Okay, Shalom. Okay, have something here. The word Hamas is a Hebrew word. It's a Hebrew word. And what's going on now is, if you got your eyes open, it's a spiritual thing happening right now in the world. It's a spiritual thing, you know. All that's going on in the world, it's all through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, it's the true living power that's controlling everything in this world. So examining the word Hamas, since this is a hot topic right now, you know, the state of Israel, the small hats versus Hamas. But the word Hamas, it's beautiful what it goes back to. Not the people who's under the label, those are heathens, but examining again the name Hamas. And we're going to go to the scriptures here, and I'm going to try to look it up here. What we have here, what does Hamas mean in the Bible? The word Hamas appears in the Psalms, it appears in Genesis as well. But let me continue on. Prayers, a lot of other books. Prayers are lifted up for deliverance from the violent men of Hamas. Okay, let me get that scripture. The enemies of the Most High anointed are described in Psalms as people who breathe out Hamas. Cruelty, Psalms 27 and 12. Let me go there. Let's see what we have here. Hamas. Deliver me not over unto the will of my enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I have fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. So let's click on this here, cruelty. That's the word cruelty that they were pointing out, right? Cruelty. Hamas. It's a Hebrew word. You'll notice how this Bible is directly connected to the world stage, man. The theater of war, the theater of the world. Hamas means violence, wrong, cruelty, and injustice. Okay, from H2554, violence, by implication, wrong, by metonymy, unjust gain, damage, false, injustice, oppressor, unrighteous, violence against done, violent dealing, wrong. Okay, let's dive into another scripture here. What was the word I was going to look up? Violent. Let me go back to cruel as well. No, that's not it. I guess it might have been cruel. Let me see what this violent is. Violent man. Violence. Violent. Hamas. Hamas. Violence, wrong, cruelty, injustice. Okay. There it is. I knew it somewhere in there. Genesis, Exodus, Deuteronomy, Job. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel. Psalms 25:19. Consider my enemies, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred. Hamas. And I'm sure a lot of brothers already noticed it anyway, just by saying the word Hamas. A lot of brothers just automatically hit that it just pops. Oh, that's a Hebrew word. You know. Hamas. Let's see if any of them is Yahweh's Hamas. This is here we go. Isaiah 13:9. Because this what's going on in the world. Literally, it's ultimately going to, at the end of it all, let's put it this way. At the end of it all, it's Yahweh. It's Yahweh's cruel. It's he, like it says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. So it's the angels of the Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is getting into the minds of those heathens, and and to bring this. What's the word am I looking for? More to bring. Just put it this way: bring more war into the world by attacking, going into Israel and doing what they did. Whether it was a false flag or not. There's an agenda behind it all, which ultimately is going to bring that day of the Lord, which ultimately ultimately is gathering the nations to go to war. It's as simple as that. Cruel. But here it's not. Got me. Cometh cruel both. As here is Azari. Cruel. Sorry, cruel. Let me go back. Okay. Where was that at? Isaiah? Here we go. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord of hosts. Let's see what this one is. It's cruel, the cruel Lord. Cause. That's why it's important to go into these words. You don't want to find yourself going off. So let me go back again. So that cruel. Let me do Jeremiah 6 and 23. This is not it either. Okay. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. Okay, it's a matter of how you use it. The word cruel. Again. cruelty. That's cruelty. Cruelty. And I just hit cruel, didn't I? I just spelled cruel. Okay, there it is again. Okay, so I'm back on track now. Cruelty. It's cruelty. That was my mistake. I just hit cruel. Well, we learned the word of the Hebrew word of cruel. So let me go this here. I was looking for cruelty under the deliver me not. I read that. Have respect unto the covenant, for the dark place of the earth. Places of the earth are full of habitations of cruelty. Okay, the disease have ye not strengthened, neither have ye healed that which was sick, neither have ye bound up that which was broken, neither have ye brought again that which was driven away, neither have ye sought that which was lost, but with fear, force, and with cruelty have ye ruled them. It's under the hands of the people. So, and with cruelty, it's different here.
Strong's H, 6531.
Severity and cruelty.
Perech.
English major, get down explaining these and how it's used in one sentence and how it's used in another. There we go. Let's use this Hamas again. Well, anyway, so pretty much all I wanted to show you guys that it was a Hebrew word, and what we learned is where it's used and how it was used. And again, Hamas meaning pretty much cruelty. And what else? Let me go into it again so I can close. Instruments of cruelty. Hamas again. Violence, wrong, cruelty, and injustice. And Hamas went into the state of Israel to evade the small hats because of violence and the wrongdoings and the injustice and the cruelty and injustice done to their people. So, shalom.